Hello ladies and gents, thank you very much for patiently waiting with us. We are now live into the ninth round of this, the second semi-final of the tournament at the CS:GO Arena Showdown for Hitbox. And it's going to be, as you can see, Copenhagen Wolves facing off against Aligon, who just got the upper hand on Berserk. Ninth round is just about clearing its way into being done. I'm joined by Jono. Have you got the food out of your teeth yet? I know you were battling with it just before.
Did you have to say it on the stream? Just about, mate.
Good
I've done,
guy.
well, one side's like sorted. I'm just, yeah. Who won the ninth round? Was it? It's Aligon. Okay, so Aligon will be starting on the CT side. It's DE Inferno, a CT-sided map. It's nothing drastic like 12-3, but expect kind of a 10-5 scoreline. So anything more than 5 rounds, I think Copenhagen Wolves can certainly work with. What's your prediction? Because I'm interested. It's not live, so yeah, that's cool. I'm interested in your prediction on this one, because I've certainly got a clear favourite in my mind.
I think my favourite would probably be Copenhagen Wolves for this. Also important to mention, this is best of 3, so it's Inferno, Cash, and then Dust 2 if we need it. But right back at you, Jono. If you've got a clear favourite, who is it?
Yeah, same as you. Copenhagen, I think. I think they're more of a team than Aligon. I think Aligon's kind of ability as an individual, and just kind of having the confidence to run in and get the frags was easy against Berserk, but it won't be against Copenhagen Wolves. They'll be well drilled, well set up, and so yeah, it's more of a team unit, more cohesive, I think. So I think they'll definitely win, especially on Inferno. On Cash, I find it more hard to say. Probably 2-0 in my mind, but I don't think it will be as one-sided as this will be. I think Copenhagen are really going to win this map outright.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the series will go 2-0, but I think Cash will be very, very close, probably right down to the wire. We are live, though, in the first round here for Pistol Round, so as Jonas mentioned before, they did elect to stay on CT side, so that's going to put Copenhagen Wolves on the terrorists. They're 3 players strong, looking at a potential banana push, Cajun B and Glaive going in first, SMF keeping the bomb, plenty decoys thrown around the map here, trying to keep the CTs guessing, and Pimp and Carrigan, of course, the last 2 remaining players for Copenhagen Wolves, were situated around the apps, but they're now actually pulling themselves back, so it looks like this could be a B push here, Jono. 4 players now on banana.
Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? All signs pointing this. Oh, Zelos with a really nice opening kill. Glaive falls dramatically down there on banana, and they've got all their eggs in one basket. Certainly, the basket is definitely B, and there's 3 members there. There's 3 angry hens protecting their coop, or some other metaphor. Hello! Wow, Poop comes in huge. 3 USP, no P2000 kills. 1-0. Aligon, well played.
Just line them up, knock them down. So that's going to be first round. The full house of kills. Pelf with 3, Zelos with 2. And as you say, going to be buying up 2 FAMASs, 3 M4s, CZ and 4 P250s on the side of Copenhagen Wolves. So they are going to be buying up pistols. They do fancy their chances at doing some damage here, potentially even stealing the round away. And they're pushing through apps incredibly fast. And it's going to be Pimp going in first. He will be taken down from HMP. That was a very nice smoke, actually, blinding the rest of them. HMP gets his second. He's hungry for more on balcony. Palp comes in. Zelos and Cobra. Just easy peasy. Only the 1 death, actually, in 2 rounds. And that goes to Zelos. So, very comfortable start already from Aligon.
Yeah, I suppose. That first round was ridiculously, I don't know, everything just fell in place for them, didn't it? So, kind of gives the illusion of comfortableness. But I think if they had got 1 kill, they certainly would have got in, planted the bomb. So it's small margins, but Palp just came out huge. And certainly comfortable now with the guns. Their aim is just going to carry them through. Palp, a bit caught off guard, doesn't even matter, he's going to get 2 anyway. HMP gets 1 as well. And an anti-eco, well, do you know what? You're absolutely right. Comfortably converted 3-0. And yeah, they're going to buy now. So now it comes down to what, you know, it really matters now. So both teams will be equipped. And we'll see if it's going to be comfortable when Copenhagen Wolves have got guns.
There's still just the 1 death that happened in the pistol round. So both anti-ecos have been perfect. It's been completely sublime for Aligon. But as you say, this is really where the test starts to come in. When they've got AK-47s on the side of the terrace. They've already ate a lot of damage, though, from those early grenades. SMF down to 48, Cajun down to 74. So already they are going to have to put a bit of the brakes on Can't afford to get picked off. Can't afford to walk into Zealous again on B like they did in the first round. Flashbang coming through. It's good stalling mechanism there. Just going to stop them again from pushing too hard. Now the smoke comes in. And so far, Aligon, they're doing everything they can to stave off this B push. Double smoke's actually down right now. Flashbangs as well. And Copenhagen Wolves again, they are opting for this B push. They've got 3 players in. Pimp coming round from Banana. And just Carrigan waiting for anyone that may try and rotate around the back and catch Copenhagen Wolves with their pants down. But now, because nothing is happening, because those constant smokes are coming through, they are going to be rotating. Pauv gets the first kill. So far, he's been on point 7-0 already on this map, just crushing through players. And again, they're just forcing Copenhagen Wolves into a bottleneck, and with 28 seconds to go, they are going to have to commit very, very shortly.
Yeah, I'm kind of eating my words right now because they don't look organised at all. They look indecisive and tentative. Well, 3 plays 5. Let's see if they can get anything done with 15 seconds. Pimp's going to open up. Palp and HMP get, well, 2 and 1, so 4-0. And the Wolves, what are they doing, man? They, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're trying to fake an A. They're trying to keep the members over there on A. That was Carrigan's job. He was smoking out Boiler and flashing, trying to keep the 3 members on A. It did that semi-successfully. 3 members did stay on A, but he got killed straight away and didn't really do much. He didn't wait long enough, and he just got killed. And then the 3 or 4 members on Banana just sat around not pushing. The clock was winding down against them. They had no haste in the play, and in the end they just ran up 1 by 1 at mid and got taken down. So it's a terrible round, really, in my mind. My winning kill there from Dennis. You'd expect it to be like this, though. It's just like swatting flies for this guy at the moment. There's a third, there's a fourth. Hello, Dennis is he's shown up. Nicely anti-eco round once again, and this could get out of hand fast. The rate that they're winning these rounds at, and as you said, the comfortableness of the rounds. Look at their money. It could really get out of hand here for the Wolves. 5-0. Yeah,
just 2 deaths in 5 rounds. I mean, that pretty much paints the picture. And the Wolves are looking more like the puppies right now. They have to step it up. They really do need to try something out of left field, because this slow kind of push, it's not working for them. They're constantly getting picked to pieces by the flashbangs and the grenades, and just the picks as well that Aligon have been putting out there. Again, they're going to be buying up and got full buy, full grenades, full armor, full everything. So if there's ever a time to strike, it's pretty much right here, right now. And even though we do agree that this is a CT bias map, 5-0, if they lose this, it can easily go to 7 or 8-0, and that's unfamiliar territory, I'm sure, for a lot of the Copenhagen Wolves players, and that's not a position they particularly want to be in. Going to be pushing B-bomb site very aggressively, though. SMF jumping over, will be taken down from Zealous. Very good positioning from Aligon. Get 2 kills before Cobra goes down. Has the damage already been done? Have they been able to buy up enough time for the rest of the team to rotate themselves around? Doesn't look likely. Pimp is going to get the kill as well, and the bomb gets planted, so 3 on 3. Bomb just going down now. Dennis has got through Ruin. Does get a nice little headshot there onto the assailant of Glade. And now Pauv goes in, gets 2!
Oh
the spray down, though.
Wow.
Yeah, right, is that you? And that's going to be 6-0. And it's just that simple.
That was impressive, I've got to say. That was nice. Pauv, the spray, long range with a headshot as well. And Dennis, a really nice shot onto Glaive. He kind of overexposed himself. You know, the name of the game in the bomb down is just hide. Just wind down the clock. Lure them into crossfires that you've got at the back of the site, and win. Instead they get demolished by the aim of the Swedes, and they are facing 6 rounds to a measly 0. And unfamiliar territory, I'm not sure I agree with that. They probably will have had experience like this before. I think they still can come back into this. We've seen a lot of the time tonight, one team has, you know, gone far and away at the start of the half and got a load of rounds on the board, only to see the game become a lot closer. So I still think the Wolves have got something in the tank. I don't expect it to be 15-0. I think we're still looking at around maybe 11-4 at this point. Wolves would be content with, not overly happy, but content. But of course they do start. They need to get rounds soon rather than later, otherwise it will just get out of hand. And nice stack with Glaive and SMF, not really doing anything at the moment. Look at the positions on the CTs, they're just going to walk in, it's not going to work out. Can SMF get a second? No! Zelos is going to be the man getting the second. Nicely done from him. 2 kills, and that puts it strongly in the favour of the CTs, and Here comes the push. 2 on 2. So, well, 3 on 2. I mean to say 2 on either side. Nice pot flash from Dennis. Going to allow him to take down Carrigan, who was on his own again. Walking out on his own. It's just not that. It's not that intricate. They're not doing things as a team at the moment. I seem to have got it wrong. HMB, nice headshot on the Pimp. Yet again, 1 by 1. They're just going to be taken down with ease. Maybe not. HMB with nice 2 kills, but he's just making the best out of a bad situation. Making him look sexy. 7-0. And the Wolves are not... They're not the Wolves at the moment for me. This team are a capable team. And what they're showing us right now is, to me, it's not them.
Yeah, they're just not. This is a very similar feeling to how I saw Berserk in the last game as well. They just aren't really showing up just yet. And fair enough, it is a best of 3. Fair enough, they can get the momentum back again, but they're leaving it late here. They're leaving it very late. And this is what I would like to see more of, is playing aggressive. But Zelos again with the pixel perfect aim and the perfect timing as well, just coming round to Banana. Right place, right time. SMF gets knocked down for the 8th time. 2 bonds, by the way. We've got 2 007 agents, Glaive and Carrigan. That's not something you see a great deal of from players of this kind of caliber, especially considering that last time we were casting them against Berserk, they both played pretty damn well. So, yeah, that's going to be sad. That's going to be a bit of a flesh wound for them. But again, this has another round to Aligon written all over it. Unless something big happens here from Copenhagen Wolves. They tried the B push before. It didn't quite pay off. Here we go again. Glaive and Pimp going in first. Now going to be spraying down. But Cobra from the side gets 2, gets 3 as well as the knife potential kill from Pimp goes awry. Cajun managed to snake his way in. He gets 2 kills. He was a standout player in the previous map of Dust 2. He's going to have to really get the rest of his team on his back here if they want a chance on Inferno, I have to feel. And that's exactly what he's doing. He picks up another kill. That's going to be his third of the round.
Yes!
He gets his 4th. And that's going to be the first round to Copenhagen Wolves. Huge play from Cajun once again.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not supporting the Wolves or anything, but I just don't want to see it turn out to be a ridiculously one-sided game. And that kind of individual brilliance, that moment of power, of Danish aim and ability that will spur on the team is exactly what I was waiting for. So well played, Cajun B. He really is performing tonight. As he said on Dust 2, he was a standout player and seems to be standing up and standing out right now. He's pretty much the only man fragging. Yeah, the 007 agents, they just need to get on the board. They need to get up and running, and from then on, you know, expect them to rack up the kills. But when you don't get any kills at all, it gets harder and harder to get them. And it's a mental thing. You just really start struggling. You lose your confidence. And you just fall into this black hole of doom, and it's about time they got around. So they did, and it had to come from an amazing clutch, so whatever. It's on the board now, 7-1. And instead of just going B, they look like they're going to change it up and go towards A this time. They have actually got a kill, I didn't notice that. So Zelos has already gone down. This is a good decision, only 2 members on the A site. If they go quickly, they could find themselves... No, they're not quick enough, so a good rotate from Aligon is going to ensure that the A-bomb site is adequately defended with 3 members there at the expense of B. So maybe now is the time to go towards B. After all, SMF might just catch Dennis. He's going to do just that. Dennis falls. An overextension on his part is going to see his death. Cobra, nice 2 kills. All of these guys stepping up individually when it matters. Carrigan's going to spot one in. Pip does the good damage, but HMP being a bit of a nuisance stays alive, and that's a really, really good position to have a player. It's almost a round-winning position to sitting in pillar and dancing, rounding and staying alive. 9 seconds. Are they going to get the bomb down? I think they are. Okay, so it's 2 on 2. Pow! Not messing about, not wasting any time. Comes in, sprays them both down. Lovely from him. Lovely from Aligon. Bad from Copenhagen Wolves. That's basically this game in a nutshell. 8-1.
Yeah, and they just won the round as well, so they're going to lose a bit of their bonus as well. Fair enough, they did get the bomb planted, so there's a bit of a saving grace, but you can see their economy, again, is far from ideal. And this is going to be seemingly a bit of a deco. Got 2 deagles so far. I'm not sure if they're going to add to that. No, P250. 3 P250s actually coming in. So that's the downside of being a large deficit behind, winning a round and then going straight back to losing again, as you do get kind of kicked in the backside slightly from the banker. And now they're in all sorts of trouble once again. Cajun's been tagged up heavily, down to 39. There's Carrigan getting dropped from Powerful. He's moved 14-1. Just goes to show how dominant he's been thus far after just 9 rounds. Flashes coming through on B. Cobra's going to have to try and deal with this one. He opens up with the AK, gets 1 kill. There's the second and the third from his teammates. And that's going to be Glaive all by his lonesome. 30 health left, make that 0. Very comfortable round in the end, nobody falling from Aligon.
Man, I might have called this one wrong, Matters. I was ashamed. I pride myself on, you know, predicting things reasonably well, and I said CPH Wolves would really run away with this. That's honestly how I saw it turning out, but Aligon, they've just, I don't know, they've gone to another level in their aim and their individual talent. It's just, it's quite nice to, well, it's nice to see if you're supporting them, obviously. Seeing such ability and such aim every single round from each of these players, it's nice to watch. Unless you're supporting CPH Wolves, of course. And 9-1, it's not a nice scoreline to be casting, it's just ridiculously one-sided at the moment. Pal, the man that's been doing real work, is going to be moving up towards this middle. CPH Wolves is tentative. They're biding their time. They're not really doing anything with much purpose or drive. And Kobe's going to spot 3 in Banana. This is a tricky situation for him. If they just push up, and they don't have the confidence, they're not going to catch him there. They let him back off, and you know, that sums it up. They're just not taking their chances. They're not opening up Aligon at all. And HMP once again is going to get the first kill. Carrigan with a nice kill onto the main man, pal. He's going to go down. Dennis should not have got that kill. He gets revenge though. 3-on-3 now. Nice round so far actually from Wolves. They're able to get into the A site here pretty much. HMP is the man in app, so watch out for him. He is still lurking around. They're aware of this. They've got the knowledge of him being on the site, and just the knowledge is going to slow them down massively, and they can't plan for pit. That might be a hindrance to come, but Carrigan is going to take down Zelos. Good angle work with the AWP once again from Carrigan. We saw it a lot on Dust 2. Can he get another? No, he can't. The reaction is just not quite fast enough. Cobra is going to take him down. KGB on the site is not needed. Glaive's doing good work in the pit. KGB now is not going to get the kill. It's actually Glaive, so hats off to Glaive there. Good round from him, and a good round from Copenhagen Wolves, finally. 9-2, and they're going to, of course they're going to be rebuying, but the money's still pretty sparse, and the money, conversely for the CT's matters, pretty good still.
Yep, and that's the key thing, that even though Aligon did lose that round, they did enough damage to put Copenhagen Wolves against the ropes still anyway. You got $50 left on Cage and 150 on Pimp, so if they do lose this round now, they're back to square one in terms of how much money they're going to have. Whereas Aligon, they got a lot in the bank. 8,000 on Pal, 6,000 on HMP. Here comes the push though from Copenhagen Wolves to hold that thought through the quad. And they want to take A as soon as possible, and Cajun will pick up that first kill. Actually on Banana, trying to catch Palf as he rotates around, trying to help out his teammates. And this is actually going to be a bait and switch from Copenhagen Wolves. They know they got a player down in Banana. No Palf is dead. So now, are they going to try the B push? But Cobra from the backside gets one. Very nearly picks up a hatful of kills. Glaive down to 28, Cajun down to 33. So nice little work there from Cobra. Opportune peek, he's got his second kill, looking for his third, and he gets that as well. Unbelievable plays, 2 of them on 14 frags now, Cobra and Palf. And they brought it down to a 4-on-2, and that really has just been the woes continuing for Copenhagen Wolves. Just when you think they're clawing their way back in, it all goes pear-shaped and horribly wrong for them. Cajun and Carrigan, what can they do? Are they just going to go for the save? Are they going to try and make a spectacular play? It looks as though it's going to be a bit of A, a bit of B. As Cajun has just been caught from Cobra. He's on his ace. He's got 4 kills already. Going for the last one. He gets the ace. Huge plays. Moves on 16 and 5. 10-2 the scoreline. Wow.
Make way for Cobra. I've got to admit, I don't even know. I don't know who it is. Sounds a bit rude. I'm not familiar with this player. I haven't seen him play before. So with that in mind, maybe he's a new player. It's better not guessing, isn't it? But yeah, I haven't heard of him before, and he's definitely playing very, very well. 10-2. It's just not a scoreline I would have predicted. I said that Copenhagen Wolves would be content with 4 quite a long time ago. I think that's still the case. So there's still room for them to give themselves a chance, an echelon of a chance. But at the moment, Aligon are just absolutely running away with it. They've all got guns, they've all got confidence, and Copenhagen Wolves, conversely, I've got neither. And here we go. Path gets 2. KGB answers back. Dennis is in from behind. Juicy's 10 kills. Zelos with a pistol as well. Maybe they don't even need guns at this point. 11-2. My god. Okay, Wolves need the last 2 rounds. That is for definite.
100% agreed. And they're force buying up. Understandable. They're obviously feeling desperation here as well. But that's going to be 3 Galils. And again, lots of banks. So even if Cajun and Copenhagen Wolves do clutch this round out, still going to have to face off against the fully stacked up sorry, counter-terrorists, I should say, going forward in the 15th and final round of Inferno in the first half. And that's going to be Power picking up the first one, looking for a second. He has spotted the second player, and he will convert that into the kill as well. In fact, it's HMP that took the kill, with Power getting the assist. Either way, whichever way you spin it, that is 2 players dead, 3 to find. SMF is on 2-13 scoreline. That must hurt him quite a lot. Whereas everybody on double digits on Aligon. So just goes to show everyone chipping in, everyone performing very, very well. With 3 players to go, all stuck in banana. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, you have to feel. And I've got to say, unless Copenhagen Wolves do manage to force their way through onto B, this is going to be 12-2. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. 3 smokes have landed. Zelos and Cobra at the back of the site. Zelos is heavy tagged. That could be a saving grace right now, and he will fall down. There goes Cobra as well. So SMF chimes in with his 3rd kill of the round, but there's HMP from Banana. We'll take it back to a 2-1-2. The smoke shots coming through from Palf, not quite enough to secure that one. And there we go. Now a 2-1-1. Dennis and HMP up against SMF. He's been tagged and does get finished off with a deagle as well. Correction, it wasn't a 2v2 before, it was a 3v2. Either way, bomb gets defused. That's very 12-2 scoreline.
I know, who cares? Like 12 rounds. 12 rounds! This is just annihilation. By the way, really smooth there from Dennis. He threw a Molotov on the one side and then naded the other side. It was pretty smooth little play there. It just shows these guys are they're on the form of their life, actually. Palf, another guy I'm ashamed to say I haven't heard of before. And he has stepped up big time in this game. They just look like they've got so much confidence and the aim to boot that they're just doing whatever they want. And Wolves, they don't have anything in the way of an answer. They've been rolled over. So 12-2, as I keep saying, is a ridiculous scoreline. They need this one to give themselves a slight bit more of a buffer in case they lose the pistol round. But here comes the early exchanges, and that's definitely favouring the terrorists, actually. 2 plays 2. Zelos with a nice flick headshot with the AWP. Now 2 AWPs plays the AK of SMF, who has got the bomb down. That's an advantage going his way. But a small one at that, and SMF now with everything to do. He does take down Zelos. That's a very good start. And now Dennis, the last man remaining. Who would you put your money on? I'd say Dennis because of the confidence, but let's see. SMF now has got the AK. Oh, Dennis just missing. The deagle didn't really work out for him. The bullet's just going millimeters over his head. And 12-3 is the scoreline at halftime. So they did manage to get the 3rd one. But, you know, best case scenario now, they win the pistol round. And just take it round by round. Aligon, they can smell the victory already.
Yeah, if Copenhagen Wolves lose the pistol round here, it's going to be so difficult for them to claw it back. That 3rd round could prove to be so important, though. So SMF, he hasn't had the greatest of games, but he's stepping up when it's needed. So let's see. Can Copenhagen Wolves, now on the easier side of CTs, can they start to get some rounds on the board? Or are Aligon just going to steamroll over them once again? With Palf, who's on 17 frags. Cobra also on 17 frags. Dennis on 14. HMP on 12. Zealous on 11. When you compare that to the flip side, only 3 on Pimp, 4 on Carrigan. It just goes to show the difference so far on Inferno. But, all that being said, 1 minute 10 remaining on the timer. Nobody has been fragged just yet. Couple of tags there. 70 left on HMP, 78 on SMF. And it would appear that Aligon are lurking around A. They may very well try and bait and switch and go back to B here. As Zelos is starting to make a move there. Nope, caught in 2 minds, going to turn it back around again. Cobra will get dropped though from SMF. And now here comes a push onto quad. They have definitely opted for the A. Lots of fire coming out. Flashbangs as well. That's a really good flash actually from Pimp. But it doesn't matter. He still gets headshotted down from Pal. The man on form, on a mission. Dennis is also fallen from SMF. Here comes HMP. Nice little shot there on Glaive, who was very low. And now Pal is pushing onto the side. Gets the headshot. 3 quick fire frags from Aligon. Is going to put them in a 3v1 situation, but it is Cajun, it is the Pistol King, but it's not going to matter as he finds a Glock shot to the forehead. And that's 13-3, and that is just such a difficult situation for Copenhagen Wolves to be in.
That's almost end of the line. I'm almost sighing here because Copenhagen Wolves got the first kill, they got the information, they got the flashbangs out, they got everything right. But Aligon was still able to run onto the site and just headshot the lot of them. It's just, on the one hand, it's really nice to watch because the aim of Aligon is just obscene at the moment. It's incredible. But on the other hand, The Wolves should really put up more of a fight, and that was their chance. They started so well, and I thought we were going to be in for a really good game, but hey-ho, it's still not over, but pretty much is. H&P takes down Cajun-B, starting off the anti-eco round that everybody now expects them to pick up cleanly. Or maybe not. Glaive with 2. Nice play from him. Can they get any more here? 3 on 3 all of a sudden. Things might not be that bleak for Copenhagen Wolves. If they get this round, certainly the boost in confidence momentum that they need. A good Molotov is going to bring Carrigan outside, but Zealous is going to take him down. Pimp, in the meantime, has got 1 though, so 2 on 2. Forwards and backwards, and it shouldn't be because they've got guns on Aligon's side. Of course, Wolves could not afford them. 2 Deagles, sorry, a Deagle and a P250. Is that going to be enough? No, Pimp exposed himself, just sat there. Not a great play from him. Palf was able to easily take that kill. Now, SMF, time to step up. The stand-in, can he stand up, make his presence known, and get his team back in this game? Let's see. Zealous and Palf will say, no, he can't. There's the first. SMF, really nice shot. Can he get the second? No, he can't. Palf, just like he's done every single round, is going to get the kill where it matters. And 14 rounds on the board for your Swedish, almost mixed team. I think they are a mixed team pretty much. Against, well, we can call them a real team with 1 stand-in. It's almost embarrassing at this point. It's a best of 3, so it's not over yet. But Aligon have got more than 1 finger on the victory, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it's not even like SMF, who is the substitute, is performing poorly. I mean, he's second top of the scoreboard right now, only 1 score away from the top. So even though Nico isn't playing this game, SMF is still pulling his weight right now. And it's, you know, it's Carrigan and Pimp, if I have to single out players who are both on 4 for 17 that just aren't really stepping up to the plate. 14 and 3, 4 spy up from Copenhagen Wolves. They've got the Mag 7, 3 from Asses, and a 5-7 as well on their roster. So this is going for broke. Can't really blame them. When you're this far behind, you can't afford to go 15-3 from ecoing, because that's crazy amounts to ask for. Now let's have a look at this then. How are Aligon going to aggress again? They're much more aggressive, I've got to say, than Copenhagen Wolves were on T side. Copenhagen Wolves were consistently back at T steps at 1 minute to go, but look at that. Glaive and Pimp both coming in with kills, and that brings it back to a 3 on 5. So maybe there is life left yet, if I can get my words out, in the Copenhagen Wolves team. It's, Jono, to be fair, if they do bring back this map, it's going to be one of the best comebacks I've ever seen.
Yeah, I want it to have to say that. Power for the kill, Carrigan goes down, surely now, yes, 4 versus 1. There we go, Copenhagen win the round that they had to win, and it's 14-4, and yeah, I do kind of want the comeback, because it would just be absolutely awesome. But, well, when do we start getting excited? Maybe 14-10?
Yeah, 10. If they get double digits, that would be 7 rounds in a row, and that's when I'd start to get excited. They should get this one. It is an eco, so you'd expect them to go 14-5 here. That's still so many rounds on the bounce that they'd need to do, and I'm in agreement with you, dude. You know, we both love CSGO, we both love casting it. I would love to see a comeback. I really would. Just the realist in me is like, no. Surely that's too many rounds in a row to ask for. The eco is actually not going as well as you'd expect for Copenhagen Wolves. They've took 1 casualty already. It could be more than that. Oh, so nearly gets it, but there's Cajun, whips out the P2000 and does get himself a couple of kills. So just Carrigan falling for Copenhagen Wolves. 1 player remaining is Dennis. He forced SMF from Library. And indeed, it's 14-5.
Yeah, they got it. It's under control. Nice round, okay. Good round from them. Anti-eco, yes. Losing 1 player, not bad. Okay, so Aligon now have got very poor money once again. They're going to be on a double eco here. Now, Copenhagen Wolves would be expected to get 6. And you know what, my realist, for once, I know I'm really usually pessimistic and, you know, I'm always really realistic, or I try to be, but I'm going to just say screw it, and I think they're going to come back. Because I predicted Copenhagen Wolves would win this map anyway, so I'm going to stick with it. Why not? That would just be insane. But, okay, round by round, Aligon now. I've only got pistols, and Copenhagen Wolves, if they can emulate last round's victory, and do it in good fashion, losing no more than 1 player, then, you know, they'll put themselves in good stead to win the next round after, because they'll have lots of money. They'll be building a little bit of momentum, etc, etc. There's just so many factors that can go wrong at this point. They cannot allow the smallest of margins to go against them, because there's only 2 rounds buffer. And Pimp's going to get the first. SMF gets the second, Pimp with the third. Very nicely done. Cobra and HMP now left remaining. Can they get anything for their toils? No, they can't. And Cobra looks like he's going to be just trying to go over and get a bomb plant, get the dollar. He's going towards the B site. He's going to be met by the M4 of Cajun B. Nicely done. They don't lose one player at all. So 14-6 and 2 good rounds from Copenhagen Wolves.
Yep, 2 solid rounds against Ecos, but still all the same, they had a job to do, and they did do it very well. You can see now the economy on Aligon not looking too good. If they were to lose this round, probably another Eco, depending on how many kills they get, and obviously if a bomb goes down, but 4 players on $0, 1 on 150, just to put that into perspective for you, whereas there's a bit of a bank now built up on Copenhagen Wolves, everyone at over $4,000. If they were to lose this, they're going to be able to bounce back very quickly. However, let's have a look at the attack now from Aligon. Flashbang lands literally on the face of Zelos. He is totally blind. There we go. Just regains his vision. HMP, the only player opting for the B push. Bomb's been dropped way, way back towards the T spawn, so they are going to go and pick that one up now. It's going to be Cobra, and that is given the duties to run Errand Boy, and he will get that bomb. So 1 minute to go on the timer, and that's the first kill as well from Glaive. So a nice confident start again from Copenhagen Wolves. Who knows, Jono? Maybe this is starting to come back on tracks for them. Flashbang and smoke thrown out. They are now going to be doubling back towards B. 3 smokes on A, 1 smoke on B. HMP, Cobra, and Dennis, they're all starting to move into position. However, they do need to be careful because Cajun B and Carrigan are here. As a flashbang rolls over, does land on top of Carrigan. Now the push is in effect. Let's see if it pays off for them. Dennis takes loads of damage. 2 kills are quickly exchanged. HMP comes in and gets by himself. It's gone pear-shaped right now for Copenhagen Wolves, but 2 of the players are heavily tanked. 13 and 24 respectively on Cobra and HMP. Bomb's been planted though. And now the retake is on for Copenhagen Wolves. First player in is going to be Glaive. Pimp coming from main. Cobra gets himself a kill. He's only 5 HP, but it doesn't seem to matter. And there is Powerful as well. Moved to 25 frags for 9. And that is going to be 9 map points right now for Aligon.
What do I say? What do I say? Congratulations, Aligon. You've absolutely smashed it, is what I can say. I was going to say that Copenhagen Wolves were stubborn there. They kept 2 members on the B side, even though there was a really convincing fake being put on by the Swedish team. But they left 2 on B. They did everything right once again. And Aligon, they said, screw that, we're just going to kill you. And they took it easily. And they got the bomb down, won the round. So, yeah, things not looking great for Wolves on this map. Bear in mind, best of 3. So don't fret, we're going to have plenty more action. It's going to be DE Cash the next map. And I think it probably is about time to start thinking about DE Cash for Copenhagen Wolves. But maybe not in this round. Glaive's already done good work. He's got 2. Make that 3. So nicely done with the open hand by him. 5 members still remaining actually. So yeah, a good round from Wolves. But they're going to need lots of those to even go to overtime. That's how bad it is for them right now. HMP just being a nuisance. I tell you what, if he wins this round now, it's just salt on the wounds, because that would be a 1 versus 5. And he's got plenty of time. If he looks right and gets this kill on Cajun B, then he's going to be able to go B. This could be dangerous. No, Cajun B gets the frag. So they land themselves on 7, not even half the score of their opposition, and well, they're on match point. So I'm not excited at all, really. Aligon have just smashed it on this map. They're on eco though.
They are, so it should be 15-8 pretty comfortably here, but HMP did a pretty nice job there, all things considered. He was on 1v5 when he picked up 2 kills, so forced the 2 rebuys. And again, that is going to hurt the economy somewhat, because they had to buy 2 and 4, so what's that, 6.3k or thereabouts. But Glaive again has done a pretty nice job over these last few rounds of locking down archers. He's picked up 2 kills before falling to Cobra. His P250 shot to the head is pretty much going to do it for him. SMF and Pimp both coming in with kills of their own, so the Eco Bash, certainly a successful one, unless more kills go down, which they won't. So Powerf again goes down without a fight. 15-8 and a rebuy coming in. So another 7 match, I nearly said match, map points is what I was looking for Copenhagen Wolves to try and rescue. Not likely. So I think Jono's just nipped away for a few moments. Oh, he's back. Hello.
Hello. How are they doing? Have they won yet? No.
Not quite, which is surprising.
Nice shot.
Glaive. He's stepping it up, man. He was on archers, actually, for the last 4 or 5 rounds. Did a nice job, and then switching it up and going banana, like a quick peek with the AWP. I really like that, and he got rewarded. So, who knows? Maybe they can bring it back to 15-9. It would be likely another eco round for Aligon. I mean, the dream is real, maybe.
You think so?
It's likely
Maybe.
not real, but...
Well, dreams are dreams for a reason, right?
That's
dream,
true.
The dream can always be alive, so...
If they get to 10, I stand by what I said. They get to 10, I think it's possible.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll maybe go with that. Well, let's see about this round. Carrigan, nice 2 kills. Dennis was able to spoil the party, though, before it got away from them. So 2 plays 4. They're going to be able to get the bomb down. Oh, Glaive goes down. Glaive was key there. He was the man defending the bomb site. If he had stayed alive, then they wouldn't be able to get the bomb down at all. Now, it's quite likely, and that would mean money. And that's something that the Wolves don't want them to have, that's for sure. But let's see. Maybe they'll be able to impede the plant. Oh, nice kill from Cobra. He might even be able to get the second. It's back to a 2-on-2. This is from a 4 versus 2. Remember, this could be map point. So, Aligon, surely not. From 4 versus 2. 1 versus 1 now. Dennis and SMF are going to have to battle it out for DE Inferno. Dennis definitely has the upper hand. The bomb is down. He has more health. SMF is against the ropes. Can he do it? No, he can't. Dennis is going to finish it off. 16-8. Just as we were saying, the dream might be alive. We both kind of knew it. Aligon stole that map from underneath Wolves' feet. 16-8. Bit of a thrashing.
Yeah, thrashing is certainly a word that I'd go for there.